Horoscope for Pisces, Thursday, 1 January 2026. Welcome to Cosmologicaleb. Today, Pisces, the universe challenges you to find your center in the midst of an energy that seems to be woven between tension and fluidity. While Mercury resists Saturn's rigidity and Neptune's hazy confusion, there is a creative spark that you must not let pass. Jupiter aligns with Uranus and Saturn, while Pluto and Neptune intertwine their powers in a silent transformation. Today's intensity is palpable. The Sun, Venus, and Mars unite as an explosion of passion and ambition, and Saturn and Neptune ask you to look beyond what is visible to build solid foundations. This day is not to escape your limits, but to face them with sunlight. And so, like a tide that goes up and down, Pisces, you are here, ready to balance what weighs you and what lifts you up. Today, your physical and emotional energy begins with an interesting duality. Saturn, the planet of limits, is in your home one, while Neptune, the one of dreams, also occupies it. This means you will feel a subtle pressure to structure your day, but also an inclination to get lost in the cloud of your ideas or desires. In the first hour, you may notice tension on your shoulders or a feeling of driving away, as if your body and mind were not aligned. Saturn calls for discipline. It is the reminder that even the boldest dreams need a solid floor. On the other hand, Neptune whispers in your ear that today is a good day to allow you to magic, as long as you don't forget your feet on the ground. If you are caught in a loop of ideal versus real, remember, a plant does not grow under artificial lights if its roots do not touch the earth. Today, balance ambition with patience and boundaries with imagination. In the professional field, Mercury in your 10th home is like a messenger who throws quick ideas, but with an internal tension. Today it fits Saturn and Neptune. This means that even if you are inspired to propose changes or innovate, you may encounter obstacles in communication or in the clarity of your purposes. Perhaps you notice that a project you were looking forward to is slowed down by bureaucratic details or misunderstandings in the office. It's not a failure, it's a strategic pause. Saturn, with his practical gaze, asks you to review the terms of a contract, delivery times, or even the viability of an idea before launching it. However, Jupiter in trine with Saturn gives you a break. There is a mentor or a job opportunity that can open doors for you if you take a step forward with humility. If you're at a team meeting, don't underestimate the importance of asking a partner for clarity about a confusing point. That seemingly foolish question could avoid a bigger mistake. In finance, today's energy is ambivalent. Mercury in square with Saturn may bring concerns about unforeseen expenses or the need to save, but the sextile between Saturn and Uranus suggests that a savings or investment you thought forgotten will come to life. Today, don't act out of impulse, but don't ignore the signs that something is moving. Your physical and emotional well-being today depends on how you handle this tension between Saturn and Neptune. In House 6, Saturn asks you for structured routines. It may be the ideal day to review your exercise schedule, organize the fridge, or set a clear limit between work and rest. Neptune, on the other hand, will tempt you with distractions. A message that you don't have to read, a coffee of more, or a nap that lengthens. In order not to relieve stress, focus on concrete gestures. If you feel a knot in your stomach, try a short outdoor walk or a fresh shower. Saturn will also remind you that there is a medical task or checkup that you have postponed. It's not a perfect plan, but it's an act of self-love. In terms of energy, Mars in the 11th house and the Sun in the same house give you an impulse of vitality. Take advantage of this spark to mobilize your body. A 15-minute walk, a gentle stretch, or even an unbridled dance in your living room can release the accumulated tension. Today, remember, rest is not laziness, it is an act of resistance against exhaustion. In your love and family life, the moon in your house 4, home, and Jupiter in 5, romance, paint an energy of expansion and tenderness. Today, the atmosphere of your home can be a refuge, a place where you find peace and connection. If there is a couple in your life, Jupiter suggests that today you might feel a renewed attraction or even plan something special like a shared project or a trip. However, Mercury's quadrature with Saturn and Neptune adds a note of prudence. It avoids unnecessary discussions due to misunderstandings. Perhaps a sarcastic comment or an uncommunicated expectation can create tension. Here, the key lies in clarity. If you feel an emotional vacuum, speak honestly but with sweetness. If your partner asks you to help them with something, but you are tired, don't ignore his request. Just tell him, "I need a break first, but then I do it with you." The moon in house 4 also asks you to be attentive to your home environment. Maybe today is the day to water your plants, organize a space that stresses you, or even cook something that brings you nostalgia. In friendships, the Sun, Venus, and Mars at home 11 groups and relationships give you an impulse to socialize. An unexpected message from a friend, a passionate conversation in a study group, or even a social network that connects you with someone important can come up. But if you feel that your emotions are in bloom, don't blame yourself. Today's energy demands balance between what you want and what you need. Today, your mind is like a storm of ideas. Mercury, although in square with Saturn, aligns with Uranus in house 3, communication and studies, which suggests that you can solve a mystery or understand something that you haven't clarified for days. Perhaps it is a complicated text that suddenly makes sense, or a problem that is solved with a creative approach. Saturn, with his critical gaze, asks you to review the details, while Uranus brings an unexpected solution. In the spiritual realm, Pluto in your house 12, transformation, and the occult invites you to clean up what no longer serves. Today you may feel the need to delete digital files, donate clothes, or even let go of a belief that limits you. If you've been having a negative thought about yourself for a while, today is a good day to write it down and destroy it. The connection between Pluto and Neptune also suggests that today you might have a deep sleep or an intuition to guide you. Listen to your inner voice, but keep an eye on reality. Today's revelation could be simple, but powerful. Perhaps you realize that the key to your happiness is not to do more, but to let go of what weighs you. Since today there are tense aspects, Mercury in square with Saturn and Neptune, choose an alchemy ritual. Transmute what irritates you. Write on a paper the thoughts or frustrations that are making you nervous. Then put the paper in a glass of water and add a pinch of salt. Visualize how water absorbs negative energy. At the end of the day, pour the water through the desagu. This symbolic gesture not only purifies your space, but also helps you to see that conflicts, even though they seem dense, can become something light if you release them with intent. Because of the balance between Saturn's structure and Neptune's imagination, your guiding color is indigo. This tone, which oscillates between purple and blue, represents Pisces' ability to move between the concrete and the magical. Take it in a bag, a shirt, or even a nail die, and you will feel how it aligns with your energy, offering you clarity in moments of doubt and calm in those of tension. Pisces today is not about running, but about walking with purpose. Every step you take, however small it may seem, is full of meaning. Allow yourself to pause, celebrate the small victories, and listen attentively, both to others and to your heart. Have a nice day, dear Pisces. Subscribe to Cosmologica Lab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.